Coincimental. Coincimental. This is a very strong routine which I come up with. The first version is ridiculously simple, and that's the one that was filmed. I do a more advanced version which I only have an explanation for. That's not so difficult, and a lot of guys probably wouldn't even attempt it, because it involves quite difficult sleight of hand involving a cop, gambler's cop, and a lot of guts. But this is the version, the simple version. And it is so simple, and yet it works like a dream. I was trying to think of a way of doing like a do as I do effect without all the exchange of packs, you know? And a lot of you guys out there know what I mean by do as I do. 2 decks of cards, shuffled, exchanged, a card is taken out, they end up being the same card but there's a lot of shuffling and exchanging of decks, which involves a key card usually. So I was thinking, how could I possibly get rid of all that? Well, here's the answer. You have 2 decks, your red and your blue. In the simple version like this, you need a jacket with a breast pocket, because what you're doing is, from one deck, let's take the 4 of diamonds from the red deck, that goes in the pocket before the trick. No one knows about that, of course. And this is the deck that the spectator is going to have when they hand you a card. Also, in this blue deck, you have the 4 of diamonds in a position that you know. Okay? A very simple way would be to put it, say, take the 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 10th from the bottom. Then when you spread them out, you can literally count to the 10th card, and oh, that's not the right one. Sorry. The 10th card is the 4 of diamonds. So don't do that during the trick, of course. So let's make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, that's why I went wrong. So it's the 11th card, and during the routine, you simply take this out and hand it to the spectator. That's the premise. That when you take your card out, you're going to take the same card that's in your breast pocket from the other deck. So there are various ways you can do this. You could have this card palmed out and get the spectator to shuffle both cards, both packs of cards. Then when you get this back, you simply add the card to the blue deck and then get it in position. Simple way would be to do a simple overhand on the bottom and say we want a 10th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you sort of, it looks like you're shuffling, but you're putting a 10th from the bottom. Now, for more advanced guys out there, you might have any way of, as long as you can get that card, you know, and you know where the card is. Of course, a really simple method might be just a mark, a little tiny pencil mark on the card, on the corner maybe, and then you can just go through, look for the pencil mark, and take the correct card out. There's many ways you can do this. Anyway. But the simple way is simply to have it in a certain position in the deck. So how does the routine work? Let's take that simple version. So, it's 10. They're shuffling the red pack, you're shuffling the blue pack, but you're keeping that card in that 10th from bottom position. Okay, you spread the cards, your cards, and you say, I'm just going to get a feel for a card here. I think I'm just going to ask you to take that one. In the advanced version, they just put it on the table, but in this version, you actually ask them to put it in a pocket. If they have a jacket, it's perfect, because they put it in their jacket pocket. That would be the perfect scenario. Could you put that in your jacket pocket without looking at it? And they do that. Now you've given them the 4 of diamonds. bring them together. Now, how simple is this? You ask them to do exactly the same thing, which they do, and they hand you a card, any card. You say, I'm not going to look at the card, I'm just going to put it in my breast pocket as well. And this is where you do the switch. Remember the 4 of diamonds is in here, the red 4 of diamonds. This goes in and literally comes straight back out again. And they shouldn't perceive any switch whatsoever. I'll do that again for you. You say, I'm going to take your card, you know, I'm not going to look at it. And I've switched the card immediately. So I've just basically put this down and use this finger here to grab the 4 and bring it up. That's taken too long, but it should be done in an instant. Okay, so watch. I'm going to take that card and put it in the pocket. Now, if they've got a jacket, it looks great because they've got their card and you've got your card. A little bit of time misdirection. Now you gather the cards there, or ask them to, and then just recap what you've done. So what did we do? We both shuffled. You shuffled both packs, then we both shuffled the cards. I simply gave you a card from my pack and you gave me a card. Were you influenced in any way? No, no. Well, let's just check how we did. And then you come to the climax. You show the card they gave you, or the other way around, it doesn't matter, and they turn over their card and it's exactly the same. All done with a simple switch here. A little bit of preparation beforehand. It's really strong. It's really strong. I've fooled magicians with this, believe it or not. The super advanced version, you will definitely fool magicians with if they don't catch you the cop, as it were. There's a separate explanation for that version. It's do as I do, really, without all the fancy bit, all the manoeuvres and the shuffles and the exchange of packs. I think it's a very efficient answer to that problem. How can 2 people just simply pick 2 cards and then be the same? I hope you enjoy it.